extra $1,500 in your pocket a week.
Yeah.
That's not so bad. After working full time, right? You're doing evenings and weekends. 5 service calls a week, get you $1,500.
Yeah.
That's exactly what our technicians are making. Hey guys, my name is Andre. I'm the director here at Appliance Service Masterclass. I'm joined here with Raveen Sangha in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And he's joining me today because he's actually completed our business development course and has received our $1,000 grant. So I just want to say congratulations to that first and foremost.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for the money.
Yeah. Let's just start it right off the bat. What are you going to do with that $1,000 grant that you received?
Well, I paid about $1,000 for the course.
Yeah.
So that kind of balances out. So I just got, I just learned a lot of skills and a lot of available skills.
For sure.
And there you go. Free stuff for at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. So the business development course is 10 modules. The only requirements you need to do to receive the $1,000 grant is participate in 9 out of 10 Zoom sessions, which is once a week, every week, and then submit your business plan and financial plan, right? And so it seems pretty simple, but it is a difficult process to get through, but you did it and you got the $1,000 grant. So that's actually really amazing. So as an alumni from Appliance Service Masterclass, what courses did you actually take with us?
So I took the business development course, the 10 classes, and I also took the sealed systems course when you came to town.
The refrigeration
sealed systems course, which was really cool, really informative. That's what really gave me an edge into getting into,
for sure,
making more.
Yeah, I mean, with
skills.
With Whirlpool support, they've donated those 5 refrigerators for us to work on.
Yeah.
And what's nice about that is Whirlpool's our biggest sponsor. Like anywhere we go, whether states or Canada, any province, any city, or any state, they provide appliances for us to work with for technicians like yourself. Those who are like starting in the industry, which is super cool. So when we did the sealed system course, I mean, have you ever held a torch before? Have you ever recovered refrigerant from anything before?
Not refrigerant, no.
Yeah.
No, that's what made it kind of cool. So it was a lot of new. Everything was new in that refrigeration course. Everything was pretty new to me.
Yeah. I mean, when we give you the access to the course material, there's a lot of how-to videos directly from Whirlpool, from their training center, which is huge. But when you put that theoretical to your hand practical training, then it starts sticking together, right? It's still a difficult skill to learn, but it'll drive the most revenue in your business, right? Because you're charging something between $600 to $800 for a sealed system job out of warranty. And so when you did the refrigeration course, did you end up meeting up with any of the students afterwards? Like, is there an alumni group that you guys still get together with or anything like that?
Yeah, I think that's a really important part, to just not stop at the end of the course. They put you in groups, so you're going to meet people there. Right. Everybody there was really nice, first of all, and I got, pretty much, I got a lot of numbers.
That's awesome.
And, but yeah, a couple of us, stuck together. One of them is an experienced, appliance repair tech. Yeah. And so him and, 3 others, so it's about 4 of us right now. We get together once every couple months.
That's amazing.
And, we can score an appliance. It's really easy to score an appliance and just get together and pull off somebody's garage. We actually, use one of the guys' garage.
It was Kevin, right? Yeah. He was one of the guys from Platinum Appliance.
Yeah.
And, he's an amazing technician as is. The only thing that he was missing, and a lot of technicians actually miss in the industry, is doing the sealed system work.
Yeah.
I don't think they realize, you're doing the job for 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, but it's a $600 or $800 service call, right? And so, you make that money back on the training sessions that you paid for. The tools certainly are about $5,000 to get everything. And you're doing, 6 or 7 service calls for a sealed system, and you've made all that money back already, right? And so it's so important to add that to your business. It's a huge revenue stream, right? Even if you just do about 4 sealed systems a week, you're bringing in about $3,600 a week, which translates to, over $100K a year, right? And so when you start staggering your service calls like that, you'll see the huge revenue stream sealed system can break, which is really cool. That's amazing, man. So have you started doing service calls on your own? Like, how do you get your service calls? And do you partner with like some of the senior techs that you've been in class with? How do you get your service call?
Well, currently I am an electrician, so I'm a service electrician. So I'm already doing electrical calls. So, there's somebody that always needs an appliance fixed. So it's pretty. It actually is a really high in demand.
Yeah.
Part part of
Yeah,
it, man.
literally, like
Part of trades, yeah.
we train in Canada about maybe 100 techs per year, and that includes just getting to.
There's never enough, is there?
There's never enough. You have 6 appliances in every home and condo.
Yeah.
Right, microwave, stove, dryer, washer, dishwasher, and refrigerator. Every house has 1 furnace or 1 water heater.
Yeah.
Right, you got like 3,000 new HVAC techs a year, but only 100 new techs a year in Canada for appliance servicing.
Yeah, well,
Right, and so you see there's 6 times more of the appliances per household.
yeah.
And about 30 times less appliance technicians in every province in Canada. There's a ton of work. You're never going to go dry, believe me. All you got to do is get yourself out there, start networking a little bit, and you'll get flooded with service calls. So when you did a service call,
I've done
what have you done so far?
and a couple of done dryers and stoves. I find them the easiest. It's probably the best place to start for sure. Dryers and stoves.
Yeah.
They're pretty simple. They're all fairly similar.
Right.
Fridges, we're still practicing on fridges. It's a great way to, again, that's where the big bucks are. So we're still practicing on those. And then I've done minor things on fridges as well.
Awesome.
And that's really where I'm starting out. But yeah, I'm starting to, I used to make more calls, and it's good to have a mentor to call as well. I find, if you can get somebody else to call, like you guys are very helpful as well.
Oh, for sure, man. Like when
that group, and we have a
Telegram
group,
Yeah.
which is very helpful.
We have 3 technicians in there who have 15 to 20 years experience each. So if you do post up a really good question in there, they'll most likely answer it within a few minutes, right?
Sure, yeah.
Super cool. It's a tight-knit community.
That's one thing.
And then not even that, because we're sponsored by Whirlpool so largely, they provide you access to Service Matters. Whenever you're a student of ours or a client of ours, you get access to Service Matters, which is every wiring diagram, every schematic, every parts list to every appliance Whirlpool owns. So as long as you have the technician sheet and it gives you a step-by-step process for every problem the appliance has, there's really no reason you can't complete that service call. Super quick and super easy, right? And you just got to be resourceful. We give you everything you need to be successful. All you got to do is be resourceful. How much revenue you're making part-time on a weekly basis.
I definitely couldn't have done it. It was really motivating to get started. I mean, I just, I dove into the course. I saw it. It's one of those rare things you find online that actually paid off. I've done a lot of crazy things, bought a lot of crazy courses online, but this is one that actually really paid off. And it's a skill. It's with me for life.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong. And at the end of the day, after this check, it basically free. It cost me a little bit of time. It cost me 1 weekend.
For sure.
And, I'm not even going to say the business development course was about 90 minutes once a week for 10 weeks. And
Exactly.
in the evening, too, because I'm from the West Coast, so maybe.
Yeah, we try to accommodate everyone.
Yeah, so it worked out really well for me. I could go after work. It was great. I'm still working on appliance. It's obviously it's a work in progress. You don't learn it overnight.
That's true.
But it forces you to focus on it, and you stay with it, And it's
definitely
pretty cool.
So what would you charge?
It's interesting work. Yeah, it's really interesting work.
Every day is different, right?
Yeah.
So what would you charge for like that dryer service call you completed?
That dryer service call, yeah. So we fixed the guy's dryer, and it was in total $492. Oh, $492 with taxes in.
Yeah.
We fixed his dryer minus the part. The part was $150.
Right.
I got the motor for $150 plus that, maybe $160.
Right.
Yeah, with taxes or something with GST, and I fixed that part. And we probably could have done it in an hour, less than an hour, but we left one thing out. We opened it back up, put it back together.
There we go.
And so it was about a little over an hour. But next time it'll be like 45 minutes.
For sure.
With this takes that one time.
Yeah.
And then you just got to go through it.
You got the confidence.
It's like 45 minutes, and again,
Exactly.
for sure.
You got the confidence. You get the knowledge. You know how to do it for the next time.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, the rates are going up. People are,
For sure.
With the cost of things going up, people want to repair their appliances more than buy new appliances.
Like we're charging about $100 for diagnosis, $130 for labor, and that's just the going rate these days. Gas is inflated. Everything's inflated right now. But there's no issues with people paying for these appliance repairs because they need it. And let's say it's a refrigerator or a stove. I mean, how often can you Uber Eats your food? 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
You got a family. It's not possible. You need that refrigerator fixed today.
Yeah.
You need that stove repaired today.
Yeah.
Right. And so with the appliance technicians, there's more than enough work to go around for every new tech coming in. Right. The competition, it's so low, I would say, because there's just so many appliances in every city. It's just not possible to serve them all. Yeah, so we're talking about part-time appliance servicing. If you're doing maybe 3 to 5 calls a week, you're making $300 a service call, and extra, right? So you'll see along the way. I mean, you're getting in there. You're doing about 1 or 2 every so often.
Yeah.
Once you get in a little bit deeper, 3 to 5 is a no-brainer for sure. You're gonna start getting those referrals for sure, right? So really, really cool stuff. Any service vehicle coming along, or?
Yeah, I got a truck on the way.
Oh,
yeah, it was actually just built on Friday.
No way.
So it should be shipping this week.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, so.
And there you go. Once you get your service truck.
Yeah, I get that service truck in.
Then you're good to go, man.
Yes, sir.
That's actually pretty amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here with Raveen Sangha. He is the winner here of our $1,000 grant from the business development course. Make sure to join us.